Hello everybody, welcome back to the second episode of this series. Today I'll be showing you guys how to add and replace in-game sound effects. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below. Alright, let's get to work. So the first thing you're going to want to do is get multiple different sound effect files. For this video, I'm just going to be doing two, one for a hurt sound effect and one just for an item sound effect. But you can do as many as one for your pack. Now, you got to make sure these are OGG files. As you can see right here, this is an MP3, and so is this one. We're going to get a online converter. I trust Convertio, but if you guys have a better one that you trust, I suggest using it. Some of these can be like really scary and not be very trustworthy, but I trust this one. Okay, so we got our two sound effects all downloaded to OGG files. I suggest deleting these other two that are MP3s just so you don't get confused, because I tend to do that. Now I got our two OGG files, and now we can continue with our tutorial. So we're going to want to go into our tutorial pack folder. We're going to go into assets and then into Minecraft. And here we're going to have a sounds folder. You're not going to have it, so I'm going to delete it. This is my second take, that's why I have it. So we're going to create a new folder called sounds. You're going to want to go into this folder, and then we're going to have an item, a custom item, and a custom damage sound effect. We're going to make a new folder called item, and in this folder you're going to change the item that you want to change the audio for, which I'm just going to do goat horn, goat underscore horn. You can create custom goat horns and custom music discs, which I'm going to show you next episode, because there's going to be a little bit more to it. So we're going to go to goat horn, and you can pretty much just add in your sound effect. You're going to add this one. This is the one I'm adding. You're going to have different sound effect, of course. But I'll leave these in the description. This one's loud, so be careful with this one. This one's just a sound effect. So I'm going to add these in the description as well. Now that we have this in here, which I just dragged in from downloads, I'm going to click on it and then rename it. So in MC Assets, the asset cloud, here's all the different goat horn sounds. You have to change the name of your file to one of these, and that will go to each goat horn. They're all different, like this one is. So I'm just going to change this to call, I can spell, 0, which is the first goat horn. So now that that is changed to call 0, the goat horn is now changed to that audio. So that's all finished. If we go back to the sounds folder, we can actually go into here and then hit right click, new folder, and just call this damage. Then we can go into this folder, and then we can drag in this sound effect. Now we're going to be copying this and pasting it. We have a copy because we're gonna have to change two sound effects. We're going to be changing fall small and then fall big. These are two different sounds in game. So if we go into the MC Assets website, you can see there's fall big and fall small. These are two different sound effects. They're very similar, but they are different. Now I could switch these all to the same sound effect, but you kind of want some variety, so I wouldn't do that. Since these two are pretty similar, I'm just going to swap these out for the same sound effect. Okay, I think that's good. So now once you're done with that, you're pretty much done with sounds. You can do this pretty much for every single sound. Same for ambience, blocks, damage, dig, enchant, etc. You can change these all. You can even change the entity sound effects, which I will change in a future video. These are a little bit more crazy because there's so many different sound effects, so there's a lot to this. So I'd suggest taking your time for these, and I'll show you guys how to do this in a future video as long as this series keeps going. Because it's pretty much the same as like just changing the sound effects, just a little more complicated. So not much different, but I'll make a video for it anyways. And then you're pretty much set. Once you're done with the sound effects, you can pretty much just go into here, take all these, push it to a zip file, rename it to tutorial pack. I'm just going to call it V2, or volume 2, or version 2. And you can pretty much just drag it into your resource packs folder, and we'll see what it looks like in game. Alright, we're back in game. Now we can test if those audio effects work. Alright, let's test this one. This is the Ponder. This is what uses the call zero sound effect. So let's see if it changed it. Oh yeah, it worked. Let's go. Cool. Now we can test the sound effect for falling. Yeah, there we go. It worked. Good. Alright. So both those sound effects worked. You guys can continue working on your packs. You can add different sound effects for different like attacks. You can do it for falling. You can do it for different goat horns, etc. Next episode, we're going to be creating custom music discs and like changing the name of discs. So like, as you can see, like right here it says Lena Rain. And the other side, we're going to be changing that next episode. It's a little bit more complex, so we're going to be doing that. But for now, that would be it. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. Don't be embarrassed. We all have trouble sometimes. I had trouble when I first started. Got some help and made it super easy, and now I can make these videos for you. But yeah, so leave a comment down below. My goal is to help you guys create these cool resource packs just like I wanted to do a few years ago. Hope you guys enjoyed. This next episode will be on the screen if it's out. If it's not, then I'll probably just have my last video. But yeah, make sure to subscribe. Don't forget to do that. Hit the like button, of course. And yeah, we'll see you next episode with custom music discs. Alright, have a good one, everyone. See you next episode. Peace.